And the last one I have on this page is, did he win?
I do not believe that.
Or was Donald Trump to you?
Both. Politics is a dirty game, and I guess you could say that
Mail-in votes should not be allowed.
I guess you could
Number
say
one, I mean, unless you're
Joe Biden cheated himself to a victory.
Unless you are a member of the armed services and serving out of country, that is the only time mail-in votes should be okay. Personal opinion.
Right.
Do you have any argument with that?
I think mail-in voting is fine as long as there's a notary. I don't have a problem with that as long as there's a government witness that notarized.
Well, the problem is they would have to pay someone to be there to stamp.
The government can't. If you should not be able to mail-in vote from home. You should not be able to mail-in vote from home. There should be a designated space if you are overseas that you would have to travel to go get it notarized.
A quartermaster's office, or
or a military base, or a military base, or where the
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Somewhere where the ambassador's office is, something like that. You should not be able to vote.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Move
on. So another thing is that I'm just gonna go to my final thoughts here.
All right.
My final thoughts is that that democracy requires, and the Constitution requires, and Joe Biden himself said that we need to speak up and vote. So I am speaking up and voting, and I am 100% going out there and voting.
I believe that we are both speaking up right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people speaking up.
I mean, obviously, probably not in the way that he would like, but at the same point in time, you gotta call bullshit when you fucking hear bullshit.
I am hereby invoking my First Amendment, my constitutional, First Amendment, my constitutional right.
You're invoking? Okay,
yeah.
Go on. Woo! All right, I'm ready.
It's nothing special. It's not anything that I haven't said before. But I am invoking my constitutional right to speak out, which may or may not be censored by a corporate entity.
YouTube.
That I am united with and behind and with anyone who supports the original intent of the constitutional rights and the current party that is currently tearing these rights apart is the Democratic Party. Currently, at this moment, right now. Maybe in the future, it might be a little different. But right now, as an independent voter, not looking at both the Republican and the Democratic sides.
You are not an independent voter, though.
I am. Well, I'm only because I cannot vote in a primary as an independent voter. But I am an independent voter.
Okay, I mean that's fair. You okay? Well, let's touch on that real quick. The only reason that you deem or classify yourself Republican on the fucking goddamn driver's license stuff and the voter ID stuff is because you just want to vote in the primary.
Right. That does not...
I don't care about the primary.
That does not mean...
That's what I'm saying. I don't care about the primary.
You should care about the primary.
Maintain my morals. And I will wait until the main election.
But you don't get to choose who you're actually voting for.
Right. But then at that point in time, you already have picked your candidate.
See,
you understand what I'm saying?
No, you're not making any sense whatsoever.
No, I'm making a ton of sense.
Okay, so let's start off with, you have an incumbent Republican and then you have somebody new in the primary, who you
Yes, you could push that young,
that's what the primary's for.
Push them forward, and then get them obviously voted in. But what I'm saying is, look, when we have two candidates,
No, because
that's when I'll make my
in the general election you have a Democrat and a Republican,
exactly.
and you're only voting in the general election.
two candidates.
And in the primary, you have multiple selections of different Republicans, and there is 100% different flavors of Republicans, especially right now, that you get the vote between. And if you get some establishment brand general Republican, for example, Larry Hogan, you have to vote for Larry Hogan over some crazy fucking Democrat instead of getting a new Republican in office to vote for.
Right.
That has more to do with your beliefs.
Right. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but my point is, I just don't care until there are two candidates.
Well, that's a problem, and that's a problem that the whole country is dealing with right now at this point.
And at the same point in time, think about this. What happens
If you're not
What happens when there is a viable independent candidate?
well, that is a whole different issue, completely separate.
I mean, first of all, primaries at that point in time do not matter anymore.
It's easier
They
to
do not matter.
It's easier to change a party right now. That it's impossible to change the Democratic Party. It is still possible to change the Republican Party because they do not have superdelegates who do not have a more powerful vote than yours. So it is much easier to get in people that are much more in line with your beliefs and values in the Republican Party than it is the Democratic Party right now. And if you're not voting in the primaries, then you are just re-electing the same old milquetoast Republican that was already there in the first place.
Why do they just have to be Republican? Why can't it be a Democrat?
It could be a Democrat, but I can't vote for a Democrat in the primary because I am a registered Republican. And you can't vote for either because you are a registered independent.
That's right.
But you could, even if you did vote in the Democratic Party, your vote doesn't mean shit because the superdelegates get to pick who the Democratic Party is.
I'm going to make the prediction right here, right fucking now. Ready?
Okay.
By 2040, an independent candidate will be the president of the United States of fucking America.
I think it would be more. Okay. Yeah. I'll
Boom sauce.
I think it's more likely that there are two United States than an independent member being.
You'll bet $1 on it.
I'll bet $1 on it. I mean, I don't think either one of us are right, but I think the United States will probably stay intact. I think we'll still be arguing.
So it'll be like the northern United States and the southern United States.
No, I don't think I don't think it'll be like that. I think it'll be.
No, I believe an independent president of the United States of America will be more likely than that.
Okay. I think if anything, the northeastern part of the United States will probably be separated from the rest of the United States.
Okay. Fair enough. Either way, let's go ahead and wrap out episodes 37. 37 of the Bankcast. Jeez. I just feel old saying that.
Old?
I don't know what else to do. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am, of course, Gregor Guy.
I'm Scasey.
And everyone out there watching, we hope you learned something. Remember to like, share,
Subscribe, hit a bell button.
do all that nonsense. Everyone out there watching, enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.